Adjusted. Oh, hold up, son. What's up, Miss Donna? Yeah, it's been raining like cats and dogs down here. Miss Donna, let's get into it, family. She talked about, people showing love far as melanated folks or whoever, it can be any kind of ethnicity, far as acknowledgments and common courtesy and stuff like that. We live in a society, unfortunately, it's cold, family, to a certain extent. You go out here, people don't want to speak, they don't want to open the door for folks. I mean, just a little appreciation can go a long way. But you got people that think they're better than other folks because they got some kind of complex of superior. They want to be superior and they look at you as inferior as a person and stuff like that. But in actuality, we all cut from the same cloth. But when people, they get too caught up in themselves. They all into themselves, and they think they're better. They're arrogant. And that's the problem, sweetheart. But do you. Don't be discouraged. Keep up with the good commentary. Keep bringing us the knowledge. Keep bringing us the good vibrations. That's what counts, I stay on a positive lane the best I can. Sometimes I know I come across hardcore. I come across with that whip, but that's my nature. I'm an alpha male, so you're gonna get that every now and then, because it's needed. It's needed in these days of time. So when it comes to these folks on social media, I come to realize y'all need to check that Tyreek and some of y'all have that Tyreek and Cynthia G video out. I done the deconstruction of them. We got to get serious, family. We got things that's escalating and going. It's going on around us. Okay. People talk about religion and talk about the kingdom, talk about the Most High, but are you living the principles? Are you applying some of the principles? Are you treating your fellow man and fellow woman with gratitude? Are you showing love to the ones that's less fortunate? Are you giving back? You see people making mistakes. Are you talking to them? Are you trying to steer them in the right lane? That's what counts, family. That's not being soft. That's not being weak. That's being strong in the Most High. You doing the duties that's that the Most High require you to do as the individual. You supposed to go out into the flock. If you got the knowledge, if you got the discernment, if you got the calling, help the ones that's in the demonic rapture of things, meaning help the ones that's being cursed. Try to bring them out of that. Each one teach one. This is what this is supposed to be about. Not a bunch of chaos. Not about a bunch of ego tripping. Not about a bunch of people trying to think they're better than anyone, better than this YouTuber, that YouTuber, that. It don't supposed to be about. It don't supposed to be about that. And you see what happened. You see what's going on now in Texas. It's an origin to that. I'm not even going to talk about that because everyone on social media is going in on that. But here we go again. Theaters, churches, schools, institutions of religion, institutions of entertainment, institutions of learning, fatalities, casualties. Don't you see the patterns? Young, male, subjects committing heinous acts, killing innocent people due to an origin and a premeditated behavior that's been brewing a long time within their mindsets. Family, there's a lot of things y'all got to peep out. Now, if you're slow to the game, you're not gonna see it. You're not gonna internalize it. You're not gonna marinate on that ideology or narrative or deconstructive attitude when it comes to taking it within. It's some serious stuff. Real talk, fam. Real talk. I made this into a two-part video. Video. This is what I'm about. This is what all of my productions is about. Trying to bring y'all some substance. Trying to bring y'all some kind of critical, so y'all can think about what I bring to the table as a content creator on YouTube. I'm telling you now, it's a lot of stuff that's just the tip of the iceberg. Summer is not over yet. Why is these things happening? These youngins got more technology. They got computers in school. They got the internet in the schools. They got opportunities now that my generation didn't have. They got everything at their beck and call, but they piss it away. It's something lacking. Know what's lacking? Spirituality. That's what's lacking. Know what's lacking? How these parents rear their kids. You can't rear your kids off of materialism. You can't raise your kids and give them everything they want and think the world's their oyster. You can't raise your kids not putting in the work. You can't raise them like that, because this is what happens when you raise them in that way. Especially if you haven't installed the work that's bestowed on you as parents, how to raise kids. If you don't do what God requires you to do as raising a female, male, or male or female, vice versa, as a parental person, which is the supervisors of your offsprings. If you don't raise those kids in a biblical way, they're going to come out 9 times out of 10, 9 times out of 5, monsters, predators, deviants, because you didn't raise them in a culture, in a spiritual way. You raise them in a demonic way. See, they're the first receptors, they're the first responders to you when you bring them into this earth by procreation, through sex, through birth, through fertilizing the egg as a man. You the sponges. So if you raise them wrong, your DNA is satanic. Your DNA is satanic. As far as woman and man that procreate, when you bring that entity into this paradigm, which is this existence, which is earth, if your DNA is demonic, as being the male and the female, it's 100% chance, 95, 75% chance your offspring is going to be carry on that same kind of genetic trait as far as the DNA. They're going to be demonic. I'm getting deep now. So this is why you see these things happening on the world stage. When it comes to these school shootings, where does that come from? If you can't identify with the problem, if you can't identify with the origin, these things, and if you can't identify with the starting point and nipping in the bud, these things are going to keep on it's going to keep on happening. It's going to keep on progressing. It's going to keep on being repetitious. It's going to keep happening with these tragedies within America if people don't nip this shit in the bud, to speak. Talk to me now. It's sad. I made this, it's sad about that tragedy that took place today. And the casualties and the ones that's in critical condition and stuff like that. But I'm going to tell you, We living in serious times, man. Sisters and brothers, we've been living in serious times. This is why you got y'all got two roads. You only got two roads to follow. You got to choose one. You got two roads to follow. You got to choose one. That's it, and that's all. All I can say, better choose them wisely, because this is not a joke. Okay. This ain't about fear-mongering. I see what's going on. We don't got time. The conscious community don't got time to keep playing these ego-tripping games. All these people that's been on YouTube for years, beefing the usual suspects. We don't got time for those games. We need to address the issues. Whether it be Caucasian, whether it be Negro, Asian, Italian, the whole nationalities. We need to address certain issues, serious issues that need to be addressed. Or we're gonna, as human beings, we're gonna go through this world destroying each other until the man come back. Well, that's prophecy anyway. That's prophecy anyway. He left us with a blueprint. He said, if he don't come back, no flesh will be saved. So it's time to prepare and get your house in order. You know what I'm saying? If he don't come back, no flesh will be saved. So the proof is in the pudding. It's up to you to figure it out for yourselves as individuals. Listen to this commentary. I'm going to say it again. It's right in the book. If you don't come back, no flesh will be saved. No one knows the day and the hour. He left us with that. It's going to come like a thief in the night. It's in the book. So all y'all fearmongers talking about, we know when the world going to end, we know the mark of the beast, we know the Antichrist. Y'all all hypocrites and liars. Because no one knows that. When he says he's going to come back, the Son don't know. You hear what I'm saying? The angels don't know. Only the Father. You hear what I'm talking about? The Son don't know. The angels don't know. Only the Most High. He knows that. When he comes back, no one don't know when he's gonna come back. Not the Son, not the celestial or the angelic host. They don't know either, which is the angels. Only the Father knows. It's in the book. It's not for us to know. It's for us to prepare. It's not for us to know. He don't want us. He gave us the benefit of the doubt. He don't want us to know that. But he left us with. He gave us something that we can comprehend. That's why y'all need to understand what the prophets was inspired. You know, they was inspired by the spirits to write the Bible. The prophets that wrote the Bible. You understand? You got to understand. He don't want us to worry. He wants us to, while we got time, get our houses in order. Okay? That's what it's all about. Don't get sidetracked. Don't get distracted. Don't get distracted. Do not get sidetracked. Don't get distracted. Because there's a lot of distractions out here. Especially on this Negro sector. There are people that's caught up in this web of deception and stuff like that. So you got to be careful. Excuse me. You got to be careful. That's it. Can't give y'all everything at one time. Peace and blessings. I appreciate the subscribers and the viewers on my commentary. To all you haters, you can critique and say what you want to say about me. Y'all already know how I come. I come down to earth. Some things you can't get out of street cat. If you don't like this kind of commentary, get the hell out of here. I didn't say I was a saint. I didn't say I was the holy of the holies. I'm just a black man voicing my opinion, and to whoever that can vibe with my opinion and roll with it and learn something out of my dialogue. To the ones that want to nitpick and act like buttholes and try to whatever, y'all know what to do. Because I'm not going to converse with you. I'm not going to beef with you. I'm not going to set myself up. All you're going to do is set yourself up for destruction. And with that, Miss Donna, keep doing what you're doing, Miss Donna. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing on my end. Bringing y'all this commentary into that second edition, that was in this video. Y'all need to think about that too, far as far as that tragedy that took place down in Texas. So that's enough. I'm out of here.